Welcome back to Tom's Gear Outs again, boys and girls. Good morning. Today, we are working on a Toro 22-inch rear-wheel drive recycler. For some reason, it's missing all its stickers. But it's a model number 20332. It said a self-propel quit working. There was something wedged between the belt and the transmission pulley, which caused the belt to burn. And we're going to give it an annual service. Oil change, air filter, spark plug, whatever else. Sharpen the blade, give it a good checking out. So let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to change the belt. Propel 115-4669 drive belt. Toro. Toro. So the first thing we're going to do is take these two screws out on this side, right there, two of them, two over there, one screw back here, get this rear plastic baffle off, take these two out and get that plastic guard, belt guard off. To do that, we're going to have to move these back wheels all the way down like that. So we can get to these two screws here. All right, that holds that side of the baffle. And we'll take these two screws out, which holds the belt guard. Belt guard. Belt guard. And all these screws are the same. All right, we'll go over here, push this wheel down, out of the way, get these two screws out, all right. This one's got the Quantum, which has the carburetor and fuel tank on the other side. Otherwise, if it was an EX or a Kohler or something, it would be on this side. And we can lay it over that way, but we got to lay this one over a different way. Always lay it over with the carburetor and fuel tank up. When I do this, I'm used to the transmission being up here, but now it's down here. See, now we can get this belt guard off there and get this baffle. Oh, we got one more. I forgot to get that one more little screw right there in the back. Right there. I'm trying not to open this flap right here because this thing is absolutely full of crud and pine straw and grass. Trying not to make a mess on the table, which is inevitable. The word of the day is inevitable. All right, grab your 5/8 socket. Get the blade off. Get your blade off. Put him a good edge on this blade. Let's do that now. I wonder how lucky we can get pulling this back. No, we'll just have to loosen these engine bolts and just kind of slide this over. Take this one out and loosen that one, and it'll just kind of fall out of the way so we can get this belt out from inside here. All right, let's go throw him an edge on this blade while we're thinking about it. I should have had the oil draining while I had it turned over like that. Let me do that. little nick right there. Good dent right there in it. That's pretty good. Let's see if we're balanced. That's pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. Okay, let's set this blade over here out of the way. And I'm gonna go around here and grab my oil changing pan. We'll have this oil draining. Ooh, make a mess right here. Yeah, that is some nasty black oil there, buddy. I'm telling you. I think that feller told me he's never really had this thing serviced before. Okay, what we're gonna do, pull this out of the way. See where those two screws from the top went into? It's cracked right there. And that belt has got to ride between here and here. This kind of keeps it on line. Let's see, this here ought to come on out. Ooh, what a mess. Close that hatch right there. This is where the two screws from the side over the back wheels went. And that was the one from the back under the flap. Okay, let's see. I'd like for this to slide, but I ain't gonna fight with it. So we'll just bolt them engine bolts with a 1/2 inch socket. Well, I just broke that off. Now I got to fix it. Yep, that can happen sometimes. We'll get it out. I ain't gonna try to get that one. There we go. What we'll do is just drill that out and put a nut and bolt through it. Yep, that's what we'll do. Well, I want to get this off. See, it would have been a lot better if it would have slid down for me. So now you just kind of stretch it. Just kind of stretch it and twist it. Just like that. Now the transmission's loose. You can pull it back and get this spring off. Grab me a pair of pliers. Grab me a pair of pliers. There we go. Now you can pull the transmission around like that. Whew, what a dirty, dirty mess. Okay. We need a square drive tool. Square drive. It'll tell you what the size is on here. Well, I don't know what size that is. Let me look over here. That is a S1. You got 3 of them. One on the bottom there. And be very careful because you're going into plastic. See, little square drive. Square drive. Square drive, got 3 of them. You might want to take something and dig out, because most of the time it'll have crud just built up in there and you won't be able to get your tool in there. Okay, just like that. And that's where it was burnt, right there, because something got wedged in there. I see that happen a lot, and especially on Hondas. Make sure the belts are the same, and they are. When you put this back on, make sure the belt goes through here like that, around that. Just like that. I keep looking out there because I'm expecting several customers this morning. On Saturdays like this, I never hardly get to do anything, pick up a tool, because somebody's always stopping in, picking up, dropping off, calling, coming by. That's why I can get out here on a Sunday and don't have to worry about the phone ringing and all that stuff. People calling, coming by. I'm going to bend that just a little bit out of the way. Okay. Now we're going to drill that bolt out. See that bolt right there? Comes out right back there. Right there on top. Oh God. Oh God. It's a pretty soft bolt. Oh, let me grab my little punch. Nice sharp little punch. Well, there's one. That is a, I'm trying to see if that's a, it's not 5/16, but that's a, let's say, what is that? That is a, it's a 3/8/16. Ooh, God, dust. Punch it right there in the center. That's pretty good. That's pretty centered right there. Pretty centered right there. I'm going to start with a real small drill bit. What I'm probably going to end up doing is drilling at 5/16 and putting the 5/16 bolt through there. That's a nice sharp little bit. Or we may get lucky and get an easy out and get that bolt out of there. I think that bit's dull. Dull bit. Let's find another bit. That looks like it might be sharp. And let me go a little bit bigger. A little bigger bit. Find this a nice sharp one. Yeah, I like that. I should have sprayed some straw cold on it before I bent it. you gotta be real careful because when you're drilling through here and that thing breaks through, you do not want to drill up into that fuel tank. Let me stick my head around there and see. Yeah, we're pretty clear. We just gotta be very careful. I need to be wearing my safety glasses. This is throwing little shards of steel everywhere. Safety glasses, brother. Safety glasses. I don't want to spend my Saturday in the ER. We're getting close to getting through there. Very careful. Let me stick something on top of that engine. Piece of metal. I'll take this whole piece of metal and stick up there. Don't take any chances of. Take any chances. Puncturing that fuel tank. I think that bit might be getting dull. Let me grab an easy out and see if we can snatch a hold of it. And you sure don't want to break an easy out off in there because you'll never drill through that and get that out. I see the tip of this one's been broken off before. Safety glasses off, can't see through them. No, it's just spinning inside. Whew. Got me tuckered out already. Yeah, we'll just drill it out. Make sure my piece of metal is still laying there. I believe this drill bit has gotten dulled. Grab another one here. A little bit size smaller. We're almost there. I believe I was getting a little dull too. That was quit cutting. Ooh, got me breathing hard this morning. Give this one a try. go. Make sure I didn't pierce nothing. Oh, we're good. All right. All right. Let's see. Five sixteenths 18. That's what I want to drill that out to. Well, let's start with a little bit smaller. Let's go up to the next one first. We'll drill at 1764, then we'll go to the 5/16. Need to put some cutting fluid on that thing. Yeah. Let me get some Elko lube. Piece of metal back up there. Let's see, let me look over at this other drawer here and see what we got. I think all my drill bits are getting low. Quarter. That goes up to quarter. Well, let's look in the drill bit drawer for a new one. Here. Oh, God. There's a 5/16. We'll use a 5/16 now that we got it started. I'm gonna slow this thing down too. I don't want it to spin so fast. Oh God, that thing bites good. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Oh, let me put my safety glasses back on. Whew. Gentle. Pop off the drill bit. Almost through. There we go. There we go. Now, when we put that back together, put a 5/16 Propel in there. Is that long enough? yonder. See if that can be long enough. Oh yeah. That'll be plenty long. That belt right there, well, I ain't got it. I ain't got the spring on there. Let's take it back off and get the spring on there. Try to get this up back up. Use that big screwdriver to help pry on it. Here we go. All right, get it back on the pulley. Everything is good. Bolt through it. I think I'll put a washer on each side of it. All right, go around here. Right back yonder. Get this nut on here. Washer. I gotta get back in shape. That's what I need to do. All right, grab your 1/2" socket and the end wrench. Reach around there and hold that nut. Look around there and make sure the bolt's long enough to activate that nylon insert and that nut right there. Yep, it is. All right. Drill that side of it. Okay, now we can put the baffles and everything back in. Ooh, I got a mess in here. First thing in the morning. Ah, get the blade down there. Yeah. Get the baffles. Rear baffle. Start with the rear baffle. Back under like that. While this is still loose, you can move it around and get this lip back under there like that. Grab a couple of screws, get them in the top. Let me find the hole here. There we go. started. A couple of these started. Oh. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Screw started back in there. This one started. Well, we'll wait to do that. Get the one in the back started. All right. Go around here, get the other one in the top. Then we lay it back over. Easy. Easy. Go ahead and tighten these two. Tighten the one in the back. All right, now we'll put the blade back on and stand it up and get the other two screws on the other side. Uh-oh. They want to give me some money already. All right. Another blade. There it is. Why is that acting like I don't want to go back on? There it goes. Make sure that wasn't getting cross-threaded. That ain't right. Here we go. Make sure that's on there right. Make sure it's seated all the way. All the way. All right, now we can stand her back up and put the oil back in it and check his air filter and spark plug and check his self-propel. Put that wheel back where it was. Hiya! Okay, now we'll go back around to the other side and tighten them other two little screws and put some oil in it. Put some oil in it. Easy. Okay. Grab some oil. We're at about a little over a quart and a half. We'll put about a half a quart in there. Get this out of the way. Nasty Earl. That's about a half a quart. We'll stop there and let it settle and check it. While it settles, we'll go ahead and pop my new sparky plug in there. J19LM. J19LM. Gap at 230,000. Pretty good. Well, somebody's got a CJ8 in there instead of a J19 LLM. That is crazy. You're an animal. Yeah, that's nasty too. That's a CJ8. It's supposed to be a J19 LLMer. LLM. And then we'll pop that back on there like that. That's good. Now let's check the oil. And that is right on perfect. All right, look there. You like it? You like it? Perfect. All right. Now we'll come over here and check his air flitter. Do 5/16. Oh yeah, that's why his spark plug was black. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. And I just ordered me a new batch of air filters just yesterday. 491588. Yes. Set this other back wheel where it had it. Right there. I don't want to give him this mower back all cattywampus. And we'll take this cover over here and blow it out. It's full of dirt. He must have been scalping his Bermuda grass or something. Oh boy, I tell you, it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's just now 11 o'clock and it's already, well, it's over 60 degrees. So it's supposed to be like 76 degrees today. Wow, that's warm. That's why I had to take my boggin off a while ago. Okay. New drive belt, sharpen the blade, change the oil, new air filter, new sparky plug. And let's get her down and see if she'll pull. This self-propel is working. Looks like I got there and give it a good cleaning too before I get it back. Blade felt like it was nice and balanced. She's probably mad at me for laying her upside down like that for so long. Belt is just a little bit tight because you can't pull it backwards. You're supposed to be able to pull it backwards when you disengage the self-propel mechanism. And that's why I don't crank it on the table. That would have slung that stuff all over my toolboxes and everything. Well, all right, boys and girls, here's your Toro rear-wheel drive personal pace 22-inch recycler with a quantum engine. Replace the drive belt and give it a good annual service oil change, spark plug, air filter. Whew. Broken engine bolt. That was my fault, though. Yeah. Well, boys and girls, love y'all to death, man. Y'all be good. Take care of each other. Eat your vitamins. Take your vegetables. Holler if you need me. We'll be here every day. And we will catch y'all on the next one.